Good
Okay,
morning,
so we
Sunny
were,
sir.
yes, good morning. We were reading the lesson Sherlock Holmes. I will just brief you out whatever we have completed. There's already two lectures we have used in this, utilized. So I want to complete it. Almost only two paragraphs are left. But still, some of you are not there or some of you are not attentive. I don't know. Last time no one had answered properly. So I won't force anyone to answer, but it will be good for you only because this lesson is not a story based lesson. There is no story. It is a factual lesson. Whatever is given, it is fact. So that lessons are difficult because the digits that you remember, like in the social history lessons, you remember the years. So in this lesson also you have to remember the years, and that's why the lesson becomes boring. But anyway, you have to learn the lesson, right?
Yes, sir.
Right. So, do you remember a few points about the lesson, whatever we have discussed? Can you just tell me whatever the points are that you remember about Sherlock Holmes?
Mm, Sherlock Holmes he was working in a film star,
Film star.
and like a CID
Yes,
detective.
like the CID.
For example,
Yes,
CID.
if you produce the Abhijit, right?
Yes, sir.
Have you seen any episode?
Yes, sir.
Okay. So even we have one character in our school like Daya, one of the teachers who was your class teacher, or not?
Mohammed sir.
Yes, Mustafa.
Yes.
Mohammed sir. So does
Yeah.
he look like him? Yeah,
Yes
Yes, sir.
senior
sir.
officer Daya. Okay. So, because he also behaved in the same way, right? Or not? What about? No.
No, sir.
Then he was very kind.
Or sometimes only,
Sometimes
sometimes.
only. Okay. So
Sir,
because,
sometimes only sir behave.
but why did he behave like that sometimes? Only when others, like students, were mischievous.
If we were not obeying,
If you did not obey.
behaving like a good, then only,
If you are not in
yes,
Okay,
sir.
not
discipline.
in discipline. Good. Okay, so coming back to
If
the
we
lesson.
had not complete the fair book.
Oh, fair book also. So tell me, what about this lesson? That what do you know more about this person? Who was the creator of the character Sherlock Holmes?
Sherlock Holmes,
Who created the character Sherlock Holmes? What? You said something?
the
Mohammed, your voice is breaking up.
detector.
No, I'm asking that who created this character because this was this.
Sir, director.
I did not understand. What are you saying?
Sir Arthur Conan Doyle.
Do you know the name of that man? Yes, Sir Arthur Conan
Sir
Doyle.
Arthur Conan Doyle.
Yes, he created the character Sherlock Holmes. And whom did he get inspiration from? Means whom did he see and then he create that character? Inspired with whom?
Inspired with fictional detectives. Character.
Joseph Bell, author Conan Doyle. He was inspired by a real man, Joseph Bell.
Yes,
And
sir,
who
Joseph.
was Joseph Bell? What was his relation with author Conan Doyle?
Or friends. Friends, sir. Friends. They both were friends
See
in
over here.
Afghanistan. Hmm?
You are
He was
talking about
reading them.
something very different. I think I have to repeat. Anyway, see, now all of you understand carefully. Now, please don't miss a single point. I will just speak all that things in 2 to 3 minutes, whatever we have covered. So, listen to me very carefully. Otherwise,
Okay,
it will be
sir.
very difficult to learn the question answers and all the things. So, this character
Okay, sir.
of Sherlock Holmes was created by the man Sir Arthur Conan Doyle. He created this character based on a real man whose name was Joseph Bell. Joseph Bell
Well,
was the university teacher of Arthur Conan Doyle. He got inspired. He got inspired by his teacher Joseph Bell, and he created this character of Sherlock Holmes. And he first wrote the novel. Which novel? First, he wrote this novel, A Study in Scarlet. First novel was this. In this novel, first time the character of Sherlock Holmes appeared. He was a private detective. And who published this first novel? Wardlock and Company. This is CO dot means company. It is contradiction of for company. So Wardlock and Company published the first novel,
yes,
A
sir.
Study in Scarlet, in which year? 1887. And there were few dialogues of Sherlock Holmes like this. You have been to Afghanistan, I perceive. So when he met Dr. Watson, Dr. Watson was a character in this story, A Study in Scarlet. So Dr. Watson met Sherlock Holmes. They both meet each other for the first time. And first time only when he met Dr. Watson, Sherlock Holmes said that I have seen you in Afghanistan. So much sharp his observation was that he had seen a man in a different country in Afghanistan and now they are in a different country. Still he remembers that he had seen that man. He has not spoken with him anytime. He had just seen him in Afghanistan and now they are in a different country. Still he remembers that man. So much sharp observation Sherlock Holmes had. So that became his stock in trade. See, it is given stock in trade means behavioral characteristic. His behavior, his characteristic was such that he remembers everything. His observation was so sharp. Got it? And
Yes.
what else was there? Yes. And so many adaptations were taken with Sherlock Holmes. Adaptation means that role plays are there and parodies are there. Parodies means jokes, mimicry. 1 second. So many parodies were made. Parodies, as I said, joke, mimicry, or you can say a literary or musical work that copies a serious work in a humorous way. Some serious thing you present in a comical way, that is parodies. So many parodies were made, and films were also made based on this detective of Sherlock Holmes. Understood? Then,
Yes,
author
sir. Understood.
Conan
Yes,
Doyle, why
sir.
did he write these novels? He was hoping that he will supplement his meager income. Meager means very small income he had, Doyle. But he wanted to supplement it, means he wanted to add his income, he wanted to increase. So he wrote these novels, but it achieved lukewarm success. First novel, jo thi, A Study in Scarlet, it achieved lukewarm success, means very warmish, very less. It was not so popular. So he did not earn that much money. Two places it was published. This novel was published in Beaton's Christmas Annual also, and it was published in 1888 by Wardlock and Company also. In both that in both that places, it achieved lukewarm success. First novel, A Study in Scarlet. So he wanted to. supplement the income, but that was not possible. First novel was not so popular, but he did not give up. Then what did he do? Luckily, author Conan Doyle, he was very lucky that he got support from American publisher J.B. Lippincott and Company. They decided that they will publish the second novel of author Conan Doyle. Even the first novel was not so much successful. Then also he got American publisher that they will publish the second novel, and he got a chance to write the second novel. And which was the second? The Sign of the Four.
The sign of the
In
four.
that, Sherlock Holmes came back again. Re-entry हुई उसकी. And it was published in February 1890, where Lippincotts Monthly Magazine. In month they published one magazine every month. In that magazine, this appeared, The Sign of the Four. In that, Sherlock Holmes came back again. This was the second one. First novel was published by whom? Wardlock and Company.
Sir,
And second novel was published by whom? J.B. Lippincott Company. Yes.
sir, novel means book.
Yes, story. It is a big story. Or you can say some short stories are mixed in it.
Okay. Sir, we can read this, the sign of the four now.
Yes, but you'll have to order online.
Online.
It is
Okay.
one of the most popular books. You can. It is very good if you read it. It is very interesting because there is a lot of suspense in the stories of Sherlock Holmes, and so much suspense and so much fun it gives you. Till last, you will not know that who is the criminal, who is the
Yes, sir.
culprit. Even videos are there, films are there of Sherlock Holmes when Sherlock Holmes is fighting with the villain, and they both fight and they both fall down. How in the movies we see that both hero and villain they fall down and both of them
Yes,
die.
sir.
That kind of scene is also there on YouTube. See, this is the next thing that I'm going to tell you here. That who was the criminal? With whom did he fight? Sherlock Holmes fought with a criminal, with a villain. He was Professor James Moriarty. They both were fighting at the river fall. You know what is river fall? Where the water is falling from high mountain. That is river fall in Switzerland.
Yes, sir.
Is my voice clear? My voice is breaking up.
Yes, sir. One time breakup. At last, you are in Switzerland. You are.
The network from 4, I have only 2 points. Wait, what to do? Geo is harassing all of us now.
No, sir. Geo is not harassing me.
You have to tie up with them. Then please leave my name over there and my number.
Sir, because in my room the network of Geo is very good, so I have no network
Nice.
problem.
So I think I will have to come there and take lectures.
Okay, sir. No problem.
Okay.
તમારે નેટ નહીં
So
બાળવું.
yes. See, before I tell that, this one paragraph is still there. We have already read this till here, but still I'm just doing the revision of this. So before that, I want to tell you. 1 minute, mute your mic so that I can speak. See, Sherlock Holmes' popularity went through the roof. Sherlock Holmes became very popular. Went through the roof means increased very quickly. He became very popular when 12 short stories were written. 12 short stories were written, collection of 12 short stories. What was the name of that 12 short stories? The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes.
Yes, when this 12 short stories came, he became very popular across the world. It was first published in the Strand magazine. At that time, it became very, very popular when it was published in the Strand magazine, the people loved it madly. In collection of 12 short stories, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, when you read it, you will also enjoy it. In which year? In 1891. So he was very popular detective at that time. But it was a fictional detective, not the real one. With this phenomenal success, means extraordinary success he got, more than expected. Both public and publisher clamored for more. Clamored means, say it is given, made an urgent demand. Means both public, the people wanted these stories more and more, and the publisher also wanted more and more. Why? Because publisher will earn money when they will publish. So both public and publisher, they clamored for more. Urgently they wanted more stories. So author Conan Doyle also became richer day by day. But Doyle, what did author Conan Doyle do? He went against the people. When people started loving this character of Sherlock Holmes, he got love and attention. Sherlock Holmes got so much love and attention from people, that character. But author Conan Doyle, what did he do? He decided to kill him in the novel. He thought that I should make him fight with an enemy and I should kill this character. Why? Why did he do so?
Because he was so much famous.
But then he was getting fame. Then why did he decide to kill that character in the story? For example, if in a serial, if hero is getting popular day by day, then will the director kill that hero? No, no. You know what?
वो
See, when the
चला चल
hero, when you will see the fighting scene of hero and hero will fall down off a cliff and he will see about to die, then the viewers will increase. His popularity will increase more. TRP will increase.
Yes, sir.
That kind of suspense, that kind of fight, then more viewers will be there.
Oh, yes, sir.
Because if it will go on and on like as it is, nothing will happen to hero, then the story will not be that much interesting. But when hero will fight or when there will be an enemy, then the story will be more interesting. That
Yes,
was
sir.
his trick. Yes. So then what he decided? He decided that in my next short story collection, see, this was the next collection. This is not memory, huh? This is memoirs. How do you speak? The memoirs of Sherlock Holmes.
The
Means
memoir.
meaning is same, diary or memory, the memory of it. So he wrote the next short story collection.
Hmm.
First, in this collection, The Adventures of Sherlock Holmes, it became very popular. And in the next collection, The Memoirs of Sherlock Holmes, I decided that I should kill this character. So he made one more character, एक और imaginary character create हुआ in the novel. And which was that character? Who was the enemy?
Professor James.
James Professor
Professor
James
James
Moriarty
Moriarty. Moriarty.
Moriarty.
So he
Moriarty
was the enemy of Sherlock Holmes, and he was criminal mastermind. He was a mastermind kind of person who can plan difficult plans, and he can especially do a crime in a mastermind way. And he was not very easy to be caught. So he was the enemy of Sherlock Holmes. And there was a short story, फिर एक और short story लिखी, The Final
The
Problem.
final problem.
In that, what happened? In that there is a scene. In YouTube also it is there. I will show you if we get a chance, or you can also see after completing the lecture. When you search in YouTube, on YouTube you will search The Final Problem. Then you will do forward and forward the video. You will see that two people are fighting. Sherlock Holmes will be fighting with James Moriarty. And which is the place? It is in Switzerland, where Reichenbach Falls. What is it called? Reichenbach.
Wake Falls.
Yes, pronunciations are very important. Like I said, Moriarty, then Reichenbach Falls. It is in Switzerland, and it is a real place. And when you will Google it, when you will see on YouTube, you will see that scene that these two are fighting, and they both. What happened after they are fighting? They are fighting with each other. They are beating, and they both fall down the gorge to their death. Gorge means a deep valley with high straight sides, which has a rock cut through. You know what is a deep valley? That is gorge on both the sides. You see, mountains are there in between, deep water is there. Got it?
Yes.
That is gorge, and they were fighting. Are you searching? Is someone searching on YouTube?
No.
Okay. So they both were fighting and they both fall down the gorge to their death. Means they both died, right? Sherlock Holmes also died and James Moriarty also died. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
Really, he died. Then will the public like it now? What will the public do?
They will beat the Doyle.
Why?
Doyle.
It is Doyle. They will
Doyle.
not beat him. He is the director, he is the author, he can do anything with his character. If you have written a novel, you can do anything in your novel. Okay, we will see what happens. See. Yes, read.
The unprecedented public outcry, however, compelled Doyle to write the character again. Must appear next in the
Retrospective.
retrospective story, though in the novel. The Hound of the Baskervilles, which received instant and widespread praise. The novel enjoys continued popularity to this day and is often described as a shining example of detective fiction.
Okay. So then what happened when they both fell down and they died? Then there was unprecedented public outcry. Means unprecedented means the thing which has never happened before. Public outcry means public started complaining. Outcry means complaint. They started complaining that why did you kill this character? We all loved this character. However, compelled Doyle to write the character again. They compelled means they forced Doyle that he should write this character once again. He said he should bring Holmes alive back. Got it? Got it?
Yes, sir.
So will he bring back again
Yes,
Holmes?
sir.
Yes, sir.
But he has died. Then how can he come back?
Yes, sir.
Which is movie will come. The character will be different.
Okay, let's see. Holmes appeared next. So Holmes came back, appeared next in retrospective story. Retrospective means recollection, nostalgic, old memories होती है ना वो. That is called retrospective. In that story, he came back. In which novel? The Hound of
The
Baskervilles.
Hound of Baskervilles.
That was the name of that novel, which received instant and widespread praise. Means instant, immediately, and widespread means all over the world. People praised that novel. They loved it because Holmes came back. That is what they wanted. The novel enjoys continued popularity to this day. See, Mohammed, you are asking me. Till today also, this novel is popular. Till today. Which one? The Hound of Baskervilles, in which Sherlock Holmes came back. Till today, people are reading it, and it is often described as shining example of detective fiction. So, in the world of detective fiction, means imaginary fictional characters जो होते हैं detective fiction, imaginary detectives. In that world of fiction, it is a shining example. Means it is the best example. It is the best novel. If you want to read the detective fictional books, then you should read this must, The Hound of Baskervilles, in which the Holmes means the character of Holmes came back. Understood?
Yes, sir.
Okay,
Yes.
Arsh, you read this one paragraph and then I will give again to him.
Finally, Sherlock Holmes returned from the dead in the short story, The Adventure of Empty House, part of collection of 13 short stories
Titled.
till the return of Sherlock Holmes. In the short story, Holmes' enemy is Colonel Saberton Moran.
Wait. Colonel. It is Colonel
Colonel Colonel
Sebastian
Sebastian
Moran.
Moran. Moriarty survival
Lieutenant.
distinction and the second
Lieutenant.
was the
Lieutenant.
lieutenant, and the second mo- most most dangerous man in London after Moriarty, and the return of Sherlock Holmes. The character next appeared in The Valley of Fear, which is fourth and final novel features the detective.
Okay. So what do you understand in this? Sherlock Holmes came back in which story?
The Adventure of the Empty House.
Okay. That was the name of the story. Like in book, we have chapters. Like we have chapter one, 2, 3. So in that there was a chapter, there was a short story, The Adventure of the Empty House. In that Sherlock Holmes came back. वो character वापस आया. And there were 13 short stories. और उसका title क्या था? The Return of Sherlock Holmes. That was the title of the book. Inside that there were 13 short stories. Getting it?
Yes, sir.
Okay.
Yes,
In this short story, Holmes' enemy. Now that enemy, first enemy has died. Who was the first enemy?
Professor Jack
William.
Moriarty.
Yes, he has died. But Sherlock Holmes came back alive. So now he had one more enemy. See how to speak. Colonel Sebastian Moran. Colonel, army officer होते हैं. That are called colonel. Very
Yes,
senior
sir.
army officer. So spelling is written like this. It is not colonel. It is Colonel Sebastian Moran. He was his enemy now. Second enemy. Because Moriarty died. He was Moriarty's surviving lieutenant. Lieutenant is also written like this. It is a junior officer in army. Junior officer. So, who was Colonel Sebastian Moran? He was Moriarty's companion only. Moriarty died, but his companion was alive. Got it?
Convenient means
साथी उसका.
साथी अच्छा.
They were both in army,
Okay, sir.
but Moriarty died when they both had fallen down from the Reichenbach Falls. But Colonel Sebastian Moran, he is still alive. Now he is after Holmes, and he is known to be the second most dangerous man in London after Moriarty. Moriarty was the first dangerous man in London who died when they fell down, both Holmes and Moriarty. But this Colonel Sebastian Moran, he was considered to be the second most dangerous man in London. Just imagine. And he was the enemy now. And after the return of Sherlock Holmes, see, this novel was written, The Return of Sherlock Holmes. After that, what happened? The chapter next appeared in The Valley of Fear. This was the name of the next chapter, The Valley of the Fear, which is the fourth and the final novel. So, which is the name of the fourth novel?
The Valley of Fear.
Final. Yes. Will you remember this name, The Valley of the Fear? It is the name of the fourth novel featuring the detective. Means Sherlock Holmes is there in this novel also. So, which is the fourth and the final novel of Doyle?
The Valley of Fear.
Hello.
Yes,
Yes, sir.
Hello.
Yes,
yes,
sir.
Which is the fourth and the final novel?
The
The
Valley of
Valley of
Fear.
Fear.
Okay. Read this.
Sherlock Holmes' enduring appeal has led to numerous ci- uh, cinematic and dramatic out-
Cinematic.
cinematic and dramatic outfits, with recent additions being the 2015 film Mr. Holmes and BBC Sherlock's a popular TV series. The character of Sherlock Holmes is considered a British cultural icon and has had a significant impact on popular culture as a whole.
Okay. So Sherlock Holmes' enduring appeal, enduring it is written over there, lasting appeal, means his effect is still there, has led to numerous cinematic and dramatic outings. Means there are many movies, cinematic means there are many movies which are written. Muhammad, why the mic? Okay. So there are
Yes, sir.
many movies, there are many movies and dramas based on this character. उसके स्टोरी पे ड्रामाज मूवीज भी ऑलरेडी they already made movies and dramas made on based on this character of Sherlock Holmes. And recent additions in 2015, what was there? Mr. Holmes and BBC Sherlock was a popular TV series, like we have TV series now. All of us
Yes, sir.
see TV series. Same way, this was the TV series Holmes and BBC Sherlock in 2015. It was very popular. Still, it is there. You can see. You will get it everything. The character of Holmes is considered a British cultural icon. In British, in UK, in London, they consider Holmes. They give them very good, a great respect because he is considered to be the cultural icon. Means image. It shows the image. It is like a representation of their image. They all value this character a lot, and it has a significant impact on the popular culture as a whole. So whole British culture, like how we have Indian culture, it is very different. So British culture was inspired. They are still getting inspiration from this character of Sherlock Holmes. And Holmes is considered to be the cultural icon. Their culture, British culture, is very different from our culture. And Holmes is considered to be the icon, to be the image of the whole British culture, the tradition that they follow. रीति रिवाज बोलते हैं ना हिंदी में.
Yes, sir.
So Holmes is that much popular, and just imagine his popularity. And now, as I said, all the names you have to remember. And one more thing, as I said, when you search it on YouTube, you will get this, that James Moriarty and James Moriarty and Holmes, they both fight at Reichenbach Falls in Switzerland, and they both fall down, the gods to their death. I will see if I get. Wait 1 minute. For 1 minute, I have stopped presenting.
No
But
problem, sir.
voice you will not get to see. The voice you will not get to hear.
No problem. Hmm, बोलो. Lecture और
No,
नहीं.
I'm searching. I want to show you.
Lecture और थी क्या?
Who is that?
નથી થયો લેટર પૂરો. તો સાકિબ.
Sakib.
Your voice is echo.
Okay. Want to see?
Yes, sir.
See. They both fall down the gorge to their death. Reichenbach falls. Holmes and Moriarty. This is how they both die. Got it?
Yes, sir.
When you will see, you will like it more.
So this is Tony Stark.